Our attention now to Pakistan. The Baloch Republican Party spokesperson Nawab Brahamdagh Bugti, while reacting to the Pakistan government's decision to declare pro-independence figures as proclaimed offenders and to set bounties on their heads, stated that the state's move to place a price on the head of BRP president and Baloch leader Nawab Brahamdagh Bugti along with other Baloch political leaders is state terrorism and aggressive act. He said the decision demonstrates that the state, instead of tolerating dissent, is pursuing a policy of suppression, silencing opposition and spreading fear. According to him, attempting to crush political disagreement through reward lists and threat reflects weakness and panic. He warned that such measures would further worsen the situation in Balochistan. He added that enforced disappearances, recovery of mutilated bodies and extrajudicial killings in Balochistan have already taken the shape of a serious humanitarian crisis. In such an environment, placing bounties on individuals further institutionalizes what he described as open state repression. Ajay Jandyal, my colleague, joins us for more on this. Sir, we're learning that Pakistan is putting bounties on Baloch leaders in its attempt to suppress dissent that is coming out of Balochistan as well as Baloch leaders. Share more details with us, sir.
Yes, this has been condemned by the Balochi leaders, those who basically have heard that their name is in the list of basically which were released by the Pakistani government as announcing bounty on them. That is shameless. According to information, Brahumdagh Bugti, who is a Baloch leader, he said that the recent announcement by the Pakistani government placing bounties on exiled Baloch leaders, including me, is a shameful act that reveals that a profoundly low-level mindset of the Pakistani government, and they say that and Pakistani army and its puppet regime. And rather than engaging in genuine dialogue to address the issue and deep-rooted issues in Balochistan, as we know that Balochistan is facing crisis because of the policies of Pakistan, and he says that instead of talking to us and engaging us on the dialogue, they have announced this bounties on us. That is really shameful, and they resorted to these cheap tactics to silence voices of diverting attention from the real problem, which basically lies over there in Balochistan.
Ajay, I would please request you to stay on with me. Baloch leader Brahumdagh Bugti has reacted to the Pakistan government announcing a bounty on him. He stated, and I quote, "The recent announcement by the Pakistani government placing bounties on exiled Baloch leaders, including myself, is a shameful act that reveals the profoundly low-level mindset of the Pakistani army and its puppet regime. Rather than engaging in genuine dialogue to address the deep-rooted issues in Balochistan, they resort to these cheap tactics to silence voices and divert attention from the real problems: enforced disappearances, resource exploitation and lack of basic rights. If their leadership is so mired in corruption and self-interest, prioritizing personal financial gains over the nation's welfare, how can anyone expect them to resolve such monumental crises? This only underscores their unwillingness to allow open discussion or pursue meaningful solutions." Ajay, we're now also learning that BRP leader Brahumdagh Bugti has also responded and hit out at the Pakistani regime, saying that they're more busy in corruption rather than solving the root cause of this crisis that is taking place.
Yes, certainly the Baloch leaders, they are raising this issue and saying that this is a frustration of Pakistani government and the forces, that they are, instead of addressing our issues, because they are fighting for their right for last many years, they basically wanted peace in their region. They basically were asking for the basic amenities in their areas, but instead of addressing those issues, they started, kidnapping the youngsters, those who raise their voices,
and other things for what has happened over there in Balochistan. So he says that this is really unfortunate and shameless that Pakistan government, instead of addressing our issues, they are announcing bounties on us. It means that this is a puppet regime of Pakistan, which is run by the Pakistani army.